Phew. You? When will SMW Central gives us blueberry level design contest? That's a good question. There aren't really any blueberries in the base game. Oh, you could add some. You could make those berries blue. I don't know if I want to. Rave Abstract. Okay. A gun. Who needs courage when you have a gun? People like the gun ASM. Oh, hello. Hey, look, it's SA1. No one up, though. I feel like it's a Sonic track in a game I never played. Oh my. Blueberry level design contest. Make it happen. Maybe one day I'll actually do PLDC. I like little monitors. I wonder if these are off-the-shelf things. I got a one-up. Abstract Tribe is one of your favorite creators? Who's Abstract Tribe? You make the gun? I don't think I've ever heard that name. In relation to Mario World. I see the problem here. The problem is I want to shoot the gun. But the gun is bad. No, the gun is good. Oh, is it Pizza Tower? Huh? It's been a while since I played Pizza Tower. Pizza Tower was a good time. But also, once was enough. Fourth chamber is supposedly a fun thing. Okay. Wait. I'm not intentionally dying. No, I'm life farming. Oh, I meant to just re-grab Y. I need to finish Pizza Tower. I mean, I think I went for the any %. I did not feel the need to get P rank and everything. Absolutely love the end of that game. The climax of that game is amazing. The run down the tower, the final fight with Pizza Face. That's what I wanted. On screen enough for that. Backstop. I don't know where the Chuck went, and I don't care. Alright, this is I was getting repetitive. Okay. Sometimes you don't need to use all the sprites that SA1 gives you. It's having fun sniping. There we go. Ah, no, not today. Oh no! I guess today. Is one hell of a kick on that? It is. It is. I don't like using scroll strats unless I absolutely have to, or the level actually requires it. I meant to shoot. It didn't say fire! Sewer Shark. Still not a very good game. Yeah, today it was a toss-up between this and Toro Man. Tomorrow, I know what I'm doing. It's gonna be C3 Survey Day. I don't know why I'd land on the baseball. That reminds me, actually, if people want me to check out C3 threads, please use the Request the Thing channel point reward. It's always nice to have things in the queue before I do that. It makes things slightly easier. Booziest threw a couple of things in. I've got one. I looked in, I found one that I think is like, yeah, this has to be the first one. Mostly because if I wanted to do it during the stream, it'd take way too much setup. And I need to make sure it actually works. Interesting MSU1 based hack, but the MSU1 is huge. like 600 gigs or 600 megs. So that's not how that works, Matt. It's got to be a link to SMW Central. Ow. And that's not how that works for us. I don't know what. I don't know why I even mention these things to you people. You don't have a button that's literally designed to ignore that kind of thing now because of all of the nonsense y'all thrown in there in the past. Dang it. Well, that's the thing. You've done it like you guys do it every single time I open that up for something. But I guess a running gag is a type of joke. I think I'm thinking this is the wrong path. Wow. That was not, none of that was what I meant to do, but it worked out. Now that wasn't what I meant to do. Good thing you aren't simple trolls. I'll be the judge of that. There was a webcomic that was definitely playing around with the fourth wall and things, called 1/0. And one of the things that ended up in that particular thing was a running gag, which was literally the word gag, except it ran everywhere. Get back your channel points. You're not getting back 5 channel points. Watch for like 4 more minutes. Sup, Curtis? How you doing? Damn it, I'm being stupid. I have never cleared out my channel points queue. I think Fiskbit looked at it once and was like, you should do that. I'm like, why? At this point, I'm reticent to even bother giving. Because I have to go so far into the interface to give back channel points. It's just not going to end up happening. You'll find something? Alright. Find something from C3 and request it, please. At least someone does. At least someone should. Okay. But yeah, I like doing those streams. I just, you know, haven't done it yet. And I appreciate there being ultra long C3. What about walking gags? I mean, I know about some other types of gags. Some gags are quite the ball. We learned about those in Phantasmagoria too. Actually might be true. Whips and kisses. Alright, Max has requested a thing. I have a vague feeling this is just going to be the Rickroll thing, isn't it? A Cass hack. Why did I think that was going to work? Don't know how to get back channel points. You can do it. Oh. What? This cannot be this C3, can it? This is not this C3. Don't think you all understand how this works. I mean, I'm literally just going to click the button to get rid of it when I finish streaming, so... What would be hilarious? You know, I like the warbly background the more I look at it. Ow. I need to stop falling off. Wait, I think last C3 I tried to look at... Was Super Adventure World 2? That came out in 14. Maybe one of them I tried to look at that and it didn't work. Because it was like not an actual playable demo. It was just pictures. Oh. There we go. Someone probably you were to learn a set of shenanigans enough to pour Persona to whatever's valid for request the thing you had to play it. You know what? I mean, the thing is that I'd play it for a few minutes. Like, none of these require me to finish the whole game. Like, the idea is to play the demos and look at things that people like. Made. If you managed to port Persona 5 to, like, the SNES in some way, shape, or form, yeah, I'd look at it, but I wouldn't have to finish it. None of the rules I've set myself for. That strat works so much better. Oh, that was dumb. That would be funny, yeah. Alright, cool. Something from this, something from the C3, probably. Not to mention, I still need to finish my thread, which I've been working on silently. Offline. Somewhat seriously, in entry 20, which I already know, there's additional pipe that keeps putting you in the castle. You have to... Ow, crap. I don't know why you put it in there. Requires insane amount. Meant to be a death pipe, you forgot. Interesting. There we go. That worked a lot better. Why'd I leave the baseball on the screen? Signs point to maybe I'm a moron. Need my admin stuff to reach it? Okay. So I guess what you're requesting is I go check out the pipe? Just to be clear, I just want to be sure I understand what the request is. It's not really C3 related. The goal was C3 related things. Though I've made some exceptions when it's been funny. Dang it. That worked. Alright, I'll consider it. Is this a generator, or are there just a bunch of them? Oh, there's a brick there! You almost got me. I did not see the brick. 9. 9? Oh, 9. I get the feeling I probably should have... Well, okay, that worked out. Flappy Mario! Flappy Ear Mario! Oh, wow, I made it. I didn't make it. I'll consider the Blueberry Bunny one. I'm not considering playing Persona. Not in the slightest. It was a one-time only. Can I go back to the pipe? No. Oh, there's nothing up there. I don't know why I went up there. Heck, I consider doing it, like, now. Like, right at the end of the stream for the, looking at the death pipe. Because, like, after this, I think I do need to... Oh, God, that is a tighter section than I'd expected. Okay, I gotta be real careful there. Why not play Persona? It's fun. Because I need to finish Pokemon, which is also fun. That's the simple answer. And judging QLDC and Metroid. Which is, I'm on kind of a roll getting things done this week. Maybe I should sit down and do the pre-work for that. This is still lacking. There we go. That is tight. I want to go up? I don't think so. You really have to trust these drops. A little bit of indication would go a long way in this level. And altogether, I find this oddly more compelling than the gun part. And I love that background. Reminds me of Commander Keen. I don't know why. That's... There's cheese in this. It's fun. I could have gone over the top, I suspect, and that would have been cheesy, but I don't want to cheese it when you're judging. Like, in general, I want to meet the level where it's at as much as possible when playing. Sometimes that's not possible, or sometimes it will take me forever, and oh god, my nose is itching. But I don't feel this is what that is yet. Gotta say, I think it's like one of the most stylish levels I've seen in QLDC in recent times. Dang it. Oh, I should probably throw a couple things I know I want in there. There's one hack that's getting a C3 like file bin release that I've been like watching because I'm curious about it, and I definitely want to play through it when I find the if and when I find the time. It's got Neptunia characters. Dang it. Does feel a bit Kaizo-y, trusting drops and huge trial and error. I mean, the thing about Kaizo, in an ideal world, you should not need trial and error. Like, you should be able to read the situation. In this case, like, it's not possible because you are going up and down and you don't know where things are yet. So basically you do. 9 jumps is a lot. But if I were to make something like this, I definitely would make sure every single one had at least like 2 jumps of leeway for a standard hack, or at least 1 jump of leeway. God, I gotta make a lot of distance out of there. But especially for the drops, just it would be nice to know roughly where you need to jump. And that's what I'm getting at, would be some coin indicators. Would be really nice. Because, like, when you're falling, you want to stall a little bit so you don't end up in the drink. But you need those jumps to continue forward. Ow. I was a bit of a shame because the music's fun. I really would have preferred retry. I used the retry patch for the first time today, actually. For the demo, for the promo video, whatever, release video for my tool, I wanted to show it using the retry patch. So I got ROM Hack Race's base ROM and got retry to work. That was fun. It also demonstrated that Super Mario World doesn't like stash pointers. Oh god, that's not gonna happen. Doesn't stash pointers anywhere I was expecting them to be stashed. So you could actually really, really mess with that ROM from underneath it and continue on, and it's just fine somehow. Like in one of the cases, I reran Callisto or whatever it's called, and it produced a delta of 1,000 and changes. Oh, that was a dumb way to die. Stash. I mean, like put in the put pointers to important data structures on the stack or something, or put them in a global location. Like most things already know where they are, so that doesn't matter. And then apparently they're accessed through no well-known pointers. That Lunar Magic doesn't move around or something. Because like I changed a lot out from underneath a running version of it, and it was perfectly happy to keep going. At least I assumed I did based upon the number of changes. It may not have been as much as I thought it was. Okay. This is new. Woo. Oh, for Pete's sake. That's just mean. Okay, there we go. I did also see what happens when you update the sprite table and then don't reload the level, where it'll actually start pulling newer data out, which is fascinating. But I didn't really play with it much. Just wanted to get that done and in the can, as they say. I'd say that span is the worst one so far. Okay. Barely. Okay, I need to go to the right from there. What? Oh, God. That's hard. Okay. I think I may have already hosed this. No, I have not. I feel you really need to know in advance where you're going to need your jumps. Okay. Let's say this level can't be that much longer. Thank you for playing. Alright, yeah, that level... Yeah, it just needed a little more polish. I do think the second half was a lot more compelling than the first half. I don't think the gun and sprite spam was that interesting, but I think I actually kind of like the second half, even with the difficulty. Some coin indicators for the drops would have been really good. But as it was, it's an okay level. Just probably needed some testing. You know.